cosmic currents are swirling with fresh energy as we slide into the final hours of 2025. Earth's pulse, the sun's steady glow, and those behind the scenes, positive forces, all humming in a harmonious alignment. Earth's natural electromagnetic heartbeat is holding mostly calm and steady around the classic 7.83 Hertz baseline, with only gentle, short-lived ripples showing up in recent hours. Power amplitudes nudging into the low to mid-20s at peak moments before settling back down. No wild whiteout spikes or prolonged blasts. It's more like a soft rhythm, a quiet invitation for the body and spirit to tune in without overwhelming the system. The sun remains active, but not explosive right now. Solar Cycle 25's post-peak phase keeps delivering moderate M-class flares from lingering sunspot groups, with a recent one around the M4 level launching a glancing coronal mass ejection that's expected to brush Earth lightly around New Year's Eve. Solar wind from a fading coronal hole keeps things mildly elevated, but geomagnetic conditions are forecast as mostly quiet to unsettled, with the KP index likely staying in 1 to 3 range with just a slim chance of brief KP4 bumps. No major storm is brewing. No G-level alerts. Just subtle brushes that might paint faint auroras for northern watchers if conditions align just right. Overall, the star is easing off its 24 through 2025 fireworks, but still sprinkling sparks as the cycle winds and waves towards its quieter tail. Positive forces from trusted alternative streams are echoing recent briefings. The narrative highlights steady consolidation. Earth-based teams are wrapping up final negotiations, clearing residual energetic blocks in key global nodes and reinforcing protective layers around the planetary grid. Off-world collaborators are reportedly fine-tuning the incoming solar energies to act as amplifiers for positive shifts rather than disruptors, with emphasis on timeline stabilization, collective frequency elevation, and the dissolution of old interference patterns. It's framed as the quiet, strengthening phase, systems locking into place for broader revelations and sovereignty activations, all while maintaining a low-profile rollout to avoid unnecessary turbulence. These gentle cosmic nudges, subtle Schumann ripples, paired with mild solar wind, are perfect for soft integration. When the planet's field and incoming light codes sync like this, it often shows up as a lighter intuition, sudden, emotional clarity, creative sparks that everything feels connected kind of sensation. It's download time in whisper mode. Higher vibe information packets slipping in to upgrade your inner compass, clearing old fear loops, awakening dormant gifts, and attuning you to unity consciousness. Lean in to the grounding to anchor the upgrades. Walk barefoot when possible. Sip plenty of that lemon water. And breathe deeply into your heart space. And if you're allergic to lemons, just a pinch of sea salt added to your water will structure it for you. Move your body to circulate the energy. If you're not really into yoga, Qigong, or Tai Chi, dance to your favorite tunes. Sometimes even just stretching. Eat vibrant, alive foods. Seasonal fruits and vegetables. Limit heavy distractions. When you feel that buzz, I'm feeling it in my hands right now. Journal any flashes of insight. They're often guidance for your next aligned step. This low-key phase is ideal for that personal reset. Forgive what needs releasing. Set intentions to practice gratitude and amplify that positive flow. We're dancing through the outro of this solar crescendo. Earth laying down a smooth baseline. The sun adding subtle horn accents. And the light teams keeping perfect rhythm in the background. No fireworks needed today. This is that elegant bridge leading into brighter verses. Multi-verses, beloveds. Stay sovereign. Stay open-hearted. And let these gentle waves carry you forward. You're not just riding a current. You're co-creating the melody. So shine on. Beautiful star beings. The universe is vibing with you. Crystal healing is a timeless, gentle practice that draws from ancient traditions across cultures. Think ancient Egyptians using stones for protection, or indigenous peoples incorporating gems into rituals for harmony and vitality. In essence, it's the art of using natural crystals and gemstones to support balance, release emotional or energetic blockages, and foster well-being on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Many who work with crystals view them as natural conductors, subtle energy. These highly organized internal structures create stable vibrations. Some point to real properties, like the quartz piezoelectric effect, generating small electrical charges under pressure. A fact used in modern technology. When you hold, wear, meditate with, or place these stones intentionally, they're believed to resonate with your own energy. Helping to clear stagnant areas. Amplify positive intentions. And align you with states of peace, clarity, or abundance. It often is described as tuning our inner frequency. To a clearer, more harmonious note. Clear quartz, known as the Master Healer. It's versatile and it amplifies intentions, clears mental fog, and enhances the effects of other stones. Like a universal amplifier. For focus and clarity. The amethyst, this calming purple stone, is for initiation, intuition, and tranquility. It's commonly used to ease stress, support spiritual insight, and create a protective bubble against heavy energies. There are other grounding stones and other gems, precious gems, and crystals with also many uses for each one. And there are practical ways to incorporate this with the meditation and the placement that was mentioned. Sit quietly holding the stone like myself. That's part of the personal connection. As we often feel intuitively drawn to certain stones, trusting what resonates with us in that moment. We can also lay our stones on corresponding energy centers, like this amethyst. At the forehead for insight. Particularly in between your eyebrows, where your third eye is situated. Of course, in this case, I would do so with my receiving hand. And then my pitching hand. Excuse me, my apologies. And rose quartz over our heart for love. Practice some deep breathing and visualize that gentle energy flowing. We can keep one in our pocket or wear it as jewelry or tuck it close to our body. For ongoing subtle influence throughout the day. We can also create grids by arranging stones in geometric patterns. Simple circles with intricate designs on a surface. Set a clear intention and let the layout work synergistically. Alright. I had to take a momentary pause because I started to cough again. Just when I was about to go into cleansing and recharging, we can refresh our stones by rinsing them under cool water if the type is safe. Because I do have some selenite over here on my other table that we don't want to be running underwater. But there are other ways. Like passing them through smoke from sage or palo, cedar, and even other incense. I'll make a separate session going into more detail on all of that. We can also leave them in the moonlight or the sunlight to reset their energy. But some stones also are not meant to be overexposed to the sun. So it's all the more reason to do a separate session going into more details. From a scientific standpoint, crystal healing is considered a complementary or alternative practice with no robust peer-reviewed evidence. Showing that stones directly cure physical illnesses, alter biology in measurable ways, or transmit healing energy beyond what's explainable through other means. Studies do explore the effects, including the placebo-controlled ones, consistently attribute any reported benefits, such as reducing stress, improved mood, or a sense of calm, to that placebo response. The power of focused intention, relaxation rituals, or mindfulness practices that often accompany crystal use. The placebo effect itself is powerful and well documented. Belief and expectation can produce real physiological changes, like lowering anxiety or easing pain. In short, while they don't replace medical treatment or proven therapies for serious conditions, they can serve as beautiful tools for mindfulness, self-reflection, and emotional support if they help you feel more centered. The reason why the placebo response works is because the body heals itself. These are simply amplifiers. They invite you to slow down. Cultivate presence. Qualities that naturally support growth and healing. Whether you see them as energetic allies, symbolic reminders, or simply lovely pieces of the earth. They can enhance your journey by encouraging awareness and wonder, that especially that childlike awe and wonder that has been cropping up in the cards as reminders. Start simple. Choose one that speaks to you. Spend a few quiet moments with them each day and notice any subtle shifts in how you feel or think. The real magic often lies in the intentional space you create for yourself. I ask you to approach it with an open heart. Blend intuition with practicality. And let these quiet earth treasures become gentle companions along your path. Soulmates. Deliberately from the earth. Alright, beloveds, I'm going to have to cut this short. I've already lost count of how many times I've had to pause so that I could cough. So we're going to draw this to a close. Keep it short and sweet. May the gentle energy of these crystals remind you to slow down, breathe deeply, and trust the journey you're on. Whether you carry them in your pocket, place them around your space, let them be a quiet companion to our intentions and dreams. Wishing you balance, clarity, and a little extra sparkle in every step ahead. Don't forget to amplify them during projected solar flares. This one is excellent for massage. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend a multifunctional crystal that we can actually utilize in our everyday lives. Especially palm stones and wands that can be utilized for massage. And even like when you want to let down your lymphatics and relieve some tension. Popping fascia, 10 out of 10. I recommend. Thank you so very much for listening. Multiversal Soul Familia. With much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours, brightest of blessings and agape omni love. to all. And one more thing. I love you, you. I do. I do. I do.